thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Right to the back and leaves it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's exactly what you wanted from this offense, man. Just breathe a little bit easier, created a little bit of space by getting that first down. Now I wonder, now does this open?
Oh, it's a fumble! Oh, look what I found. I say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket. At that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Gonna run it. It's White. Then he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Catch in the middle, it's Preston. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Got it in the middle, it's Reed. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Reed. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get him to crawl, and you do whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Here's a hit. And he's dragged down.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window. He did that right there.
With the catch, it's Turner. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're going back to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Tulane right back to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quick completion on the out.
And he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
He's got him. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this formation and go to work with a first and goal. And it's picked up at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. This third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the finish.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, you came into this one thinking it might be a defensive struggle. And how about this unit? How aggressive have they been early in the game? They're just getting after their opponent, and they come away scoring the first points of the game here in the second quarter with a safety.
Off the play fake on first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Turner.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Lane to the line, facing second and short. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Leaves it with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone of the field tricks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Out of the gun, the give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. QB draw. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They'll try the run. Sweet cut there. Got the first down and more. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fires to the middle. Got a wide open receiver. Running through contact. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Using his legs to buy some time. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. to the end zone.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half.
About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. West Virginia has it in the... ready to go to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to... There we go! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on that second down.
And the Mountaineers come to the line in a hurry-up.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback in the first series here.
It's picked off. That's number 10. Racing to the right. Touchdown,
game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And the Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And here comes the punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Has to get there to move the sticks. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback to run the RPO, stick it in the belly to run it back, turn, throw it really, really quickly, and you could tell maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that was the reason it was an inaccurate throw.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him a 3rd and 8.
The QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time. Turning it off!
points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
Unit on the field. And it's up and good. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. It's Preston. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that.
Breaks into the open. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Reed. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. Down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the ball.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up first without scoring. Grab near the marker. It's Preston. Touchdown, Green Wave! And the pummeling has started.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's White. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw it. Fires downfield. Complete in the middle. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busting coverage, really bad execution. Some The offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. And this senior really has command of the entire attack right now. And the QB has more than had his weight as lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Grease, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. They'll try the toss to the left. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could have